can't accept the loss, I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness to my method. Many falling off that fine line that I'm treading. I risk anything to be great, and I'm not letting nobody rob me of my victory. Number one, that's what I'm meant to be. When by any means, only thing that makes sense to me, I can make nice or make history. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, any up. I take on anyone, I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark. I could rip your squad apart. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? I told her move over. Enough of that mediocre, I've been the man since cruising around in the stroller. I got ice in my veins like a cut in Minnesota. Why not show you how I'm built? Come a little closer, ayy. Lot of heart, been smart, aura got a glow. We can restart, give head start, still get the same result. I'm about mine. Don't you get it confused? I'ma win again, yeah, that's all that I do. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, any up. I take on anyone, I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark. I could rip your squad up. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? They don't get it. I'm the type to break through the door, tear down the wall, start up a war. They don't get it, it ain't clear. I know you probably think that you might, but you never seen a bitch like me.
Yes, sir.
I got that dog in me, yeah. I had to come out with it. You didn't think I was going to do it?
I didn't think you were going to do it today.
What's up, Jeff Short, man? What's up, everybody? Come on in the room.
Uh-oh, he got the
Come on in the room. Jesus is my doctor. He writes down all of my prescriptions.
Come on.
And he gives me all of my medicine in the room.
Come on now.
Hey, what?
About to have some church in here now.
Well, all right now. Hey, they say I want to serve a God that I can't feel sometimes. Hey. What's up, everybody, man? Hey, look, y'all already know what time it is. You know we got to cut up on this thing.
You feel the spirit?
Yes, sir, man. Hey, before we get started real good, man, take time out and share this thing some more, okay? Right now, I really feel like this is about to be one of those phenomenal podcasts. And I hope y'all, make sure y'all share it to the nosy folks. There's a lot of folks been there.
Share it for the nosy folks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, share it for the nosy folks, man.
Okay.
Hey, man, shout out to everybody on YouTube, man. You know, shout out to everybody on YouTube. Our subscribers going up. Watch out, man. Yeah, shout out to everybody on YouTube.
Oh, man.
So we trying to get everybody time to come here. But, you know, you rocking with your boy Rico G and Quavo on the Unbreakable Glass podcast, man.
Hey, Tony, my shirt look that way because it ain't as tight as Rico's.
What Tony say?
But you know they got something to say about these shirts every week, man. That's funny.
All right, man. Come on with it, Quavo.
My shirt look a little ashy. That's what it is. You put some what they got, cocoa butter.
Yeah, man. Put a little cocoa butter.
Anyway, welcome back to the Unbreakable Glass podcast.
Yes, sir. We in this thing.
Yes, indeed, man. We're so glad to see y'all. Y'all come on in this thing. This is a big show we got in here.
Yes, sir.
Tonight, man. Let me go and get these shout outs out of the way. One time for Isaac Smith and other members of the Rico Glass group, Jonathan and Melissa Rogers, Chick-fil-A of Starkville, Be Different Podcast at the Top Podcast, Oklahoma, Mississippi, Chattanooga, Tennessee. Y'all stand up. Yes, sir. All the other listeners and viewers that are watching, everybody's tuned in right now. Shout out to YouTube. Everybody on YouTube that's watching.
Yes, sir.
Everybody's going to watch this thing later on. Is going to tune in when the lights and the cameras go off. thank y'all so much. You just don't know how much it means. All the love y'all show, all the calls, all the texts, y'all, for real. It keeps us going. So we appreciate that from the bottom of our hearts, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Without y'all, we ain't doing nothing. So we appreciate all the support. Y'all keep on supporting us, and we going to keep on going for sure.
Yeah,
sure.
man. Hey, you practiced that. You did real good on that.
I actually didn't, man. It just been a long day, man.
Oh, well, you did good, bro.
It just been a long day.
You did good, brother. I'm
Hey,
proud
man. Hey, well, I want to pause for a second.
Yes, sir.
And say congrats. I see T King in here, man.
She on here? What's up, T King?
Yeah, congrats to my brother from another mother.
Who that?
Taylor Ball.
Yes, sir. Shout out
Taylor
to
Ball, T King. Hey, congrats, y'all. Congrats on the engagement. What in the world?
Hey, they talking about our shirts. I'm not
I ain't finna get into that.
Yeah, they talking about our
I ain't
shirt.
finna get into that. But congrats, Taylor. T, congrats on that. I will be at the wedding.
Yeah. Man, most deaf.
Might sing. Don't hold me to that.
I sing. What? I do it. But I don't sing for everybody. But I sing for Taylor Ball.
How much you charge?
They ain't invented the number yet, brother.
Man, get back, man. Man, look here, man. Look. People want to know. People are waiting to find out what we've been talking about since like Sunday, Monday.
Y'all better start sharing for it. Then we gonna put it on here because y'all ain't shared it yet.
People want to know. I had somebody stop by the office today. Hey man, who is it? I'm like, nah, man, you gotta watch the show, man. You know, they're trying to get the inside scoop.
Yeah, no, we ain't giving no inside.
Go tell somebody. No, man. But look here, you got anything glad before we do this?
No, man, I'm ready. I'm ready.
What?
Like we ain't even finna play with this, man.
What?
Yeah.
Look at here. So on our flyer, we made an announcement. What was it? Sunday, Monday?
Yes, sir.
We say, hey, there is a person that is coming on the Unbreakable Glass podcast to reveal their candidacy for mayor of Starkville, Mississippi. Some folks thought we were just going to say a name.
Yeah.
Whatever. No. That person is right here in the studio right now.
Yes, sir. Come on.
Right here in the studio right now.
Right now.
Are y'all ready? Do y'all want to know?
Hey, they got it. We need the comments and the lights go crazy before we share this thing.
Hearts, lights go crazy in here, man.
We need some anticipation to build up, man. Hey, come on, get the church music ready. You know how
man.
When a pastor get ready to come and do this number here, come on. You gotta usher. You gotta get the atmosphere right, Quavo.
Huh?
You gotta get the atmosphere right.
You gotta get the atmosphere
You gotta
right.
get the atmosphere right.
You want some preacher talk? Man?
Yeah, man. Come on, somebody.
Okay.
Come on. We need to see the likes and the comments go crazy right now. Come on. Yes, sir. Oh, that's kind of Quavo.
I actually did you need the preacher talk music.
I thought that sound like funeral music.
No, that ain't funeral music. That's talk music after the sermon.
We got to get on one accord.
That's talking me as a sermon, like you trying to get them. You
this
open the
before
doors
the
of the
sermon.
church. You trying to get them to come to Christ, Rico.
But this is before the sermon.
All right, before the sermon, man. Okay.
I ain't trying to get them to come to the Lord right now. I'm trying to. Hey.
You trying to preach then?
Yeah, man.
Okay, then I'll tell you what.
Okay.
I'll tell you what. Then you trying to preach?
I see you, Westbrook. Hey, Westbrook said he ready. Come on, man. Y'all keep going crazy here while Quay getting together. Yes, sir. Hey, y'all. Come on, Westbrook. I need YouTube. If you on YouTube, I need you to comment like you never comment before, okay? If you on Facebook, I need those fingers typing. Hey. If you are on any social media platform, I need the lights going crazy, man. It is time for us to have a good time in here, man. Hey, I see y'all. We building anticipation. We building anticipation. We like
I'm
it.
trying to find out what you doing, man.
We like it. All right.
What you doing?
Hey, look here, man.
You finna ask the usher to take up an office.
Yeah, man.
What did you do?
Hey, look here, man. I tell you
my
what,
God.
Before we bring them on camera, y'all, I'd like to read his biography. I'm going to read it, Quay. And I got a question. Do you know this man? Fire chief who joined Starkville Fire Department in June of 1995. training officer. He worked his way through the ranks of fire suppression and was promoted to the training officer in May of 2008.
You done gave it away.
He holds numerous certifications and a large number of state and national classes. He also holds a bachelor's degree in fire administration, fire prevention technology from the University of Memphis, a master's degree in executive fire leadership from Grand Canyon University. Y'all, take y'all time right now. Let the comments go crazy. Let's welcome on camera Chief Charles. Yo, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Man.
Yes, sir.
I like what we seeing. I see the comments going crazy.
Come on, get it to him. Get it to him. He said, Bishop. That's what he said, Bishop.
Okay.
Get it to him. Yeah.
Okay. I see you throwing up Vino. I see you.
Vino. I see you in the building, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Y'all showing
some love. They showing some love right now.
Showing some love.
Y'all showing some love right now.
Look at bloop, bloop. All right. You know what I'm saying? Welcome, Mr. Charles Yarbrough. How you doing, sir?
Good, guys. Glad to be here. So happy to be here. You know, we talked about this before when I came on before.
Yes,
I said, look, when I get ready to announce, I'm going to be on here. So thank y'all for allowing me to come back again. So I really appreciate it.
Look, we appreciate you even just thinking about us, you know, and giving us this opportunity for us to host this. So thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Absolutely. So let's get into it, man. Tell us who you are, Charles.
He read my bio, so he pretty much know who I am. But
he did. Is there anything that had to it?
Yeah, well, you know, my name is Charles Yarbrough. Of course, I'm originally from Sturgis, Mississippi, born and raised in Sturgis. At 17 years old, I decided to serve my country not only my country, but my state and also my community by joining the Mississippi Army National Guard. And during that time, that's where I learned about service. And so in 1995, I had the opportunity to join the the Starkville Fire Department.
Yeah.
And the last 29 years, I've been serving my community, serving my country, serving my community, and I'm glad to be here. And from that, I think it's time for me to move forward to be the mayor of the city of Starkville.
That is awesome, man. That is awesome. That is awesome. Y'all heard the man. Y'all show some more love, man. The comments going crazy.
They're going crazy. They are going
comments
crazy.
Comments are going crazy in there. Yes, indeed. Sturgis, look at Sturgis. Stand up, Sturgis.
Scrooges.
See.
Oh, my bad. That's you.
Come on, where now, y'all?
Don't do me like that.
So Charles, so you're running for mayor, man. So you're announcing your candidacy now, man. So congratulations on announcing that. So why are you running for mayor?
Well, number of different reasons. First of all, after much prayer and consideration. Mm-hmm. That's the number one thing. I've been praying about this. My family been praying about this. So after much prayer and consideration, I decided to put my name in the hat. Not only put my name in the hat, but I want to wear the hat.
Don't put your name in the hat.
You want to wear the hat.
Dump the rest of the names out and put the hat on. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about.
Our city right now is at a pivotal point for growth, and I think I'm the one to bring the city to more growth. So by doing that, I think I can do that by running for mayor, and not only just running for mayor. Like I said, I want to be the mayor for the city of Starkville, for the citizens. I'll be a mayor, number one, who listens to the citizens. Absolutely. That's number one. Also serve the citizens. This thing is never about me; it's about us.
Yeah.
And then give it back to the citizens and give back to our city by simply doing what's best for the citizens, making the right decisions for the citizens, making sure that the funding, the money is spent it's going to be for our city and also what's best for our citizens.
Yes, sir. So, and we're going to come back to those citizens in just a second. So talk about your platform, man. Let's get into a little bit of your platform. So what is your platform?
Well, my platform is Leadership Who Listens.
Let me write that down.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Take that to work.
That's the main thing. But then, you know, I talk about from boots to suits. So that's one of my favorite things because at the end of the day, I started out in boots, fire boots. And now I get a chance to wear suits to work every day. But I want to be a mayor for the people who not only wear boots, but also wear suits as well. So everybody in between. So that's what I want to do. And I think that I'm the best person for that position.
Yes, sir. You got a good comment. He said this gonna be the freshest, cleanest, sharpest mayor in Starkville history. Watch out now.
Yeah, why I did. Look at the screen. But that's right on time.
What you say there?
Boy, that's right on time. Hot dog. How you get the suit to match the truck? Where you find that at, man? That is all right.
Okay, Tony.
I'm gonna put that picture back up there in a minute.
You see what Tony talking about? Wear a suit with boots. Tony, no, Tony. He's not wearing a suit with boots.
That is awesome, man.
Get into my platform. I'm talking about a few things. I got a wide array of platforms, so I'm just going to talk about a few things that I would like to deal with.
Come on, talk.
Number one would be retail and family-centered activities.
What you mean by that? What you mean?
So retail, our city right now, we got a lot of good retail spaces. We really do. That Triangle Crossing with Marshalls, and I mean that was a great addition to the city. We got a lot of nice boutiques. We got George Sherman. We can go in there and get some of the nicest clothes in the city, but we can do it better. We can have even more retail spaces in the city. We have Mississippi State University. We have East Mississippi Community College not far from here. We got a really diverse city, so we need to have more retail spaces, more places to shop right here in the city of Starkville. Because when I shop, I don't want to go out the city.
Yeah,
I want to stay in the city and keep my money in the city. So retail spaces would be number one. I think that's one of the main things that we can do to make economic development, to grow our city, to grow the base of our taxes. That's one of the things that we can do. So that would be one of my main platforms.
Yeah. Okay, before you move on to your next topic, so have there been any ideas that, come across, people got stores that they want to see come in here?
Yeah, I was going to ask the exact same question.
I got a few ideas and a few people that I would go and talk to. Of course, I want to reveal it right now because I don't want to reveal my secrets right now. But there'll be some people that I will reach out to try to get some people in here. The Triangle Crossing, that was a great development. Mm-hmm. That developer, I would love to work with him and whoever else who want to bring something else in the city. I would like to have a smaller. We got a Marshalls right now. Let's get a TJ Maxx. Let's get a. I can't think of the other one. TJ Maxx, Ross. Yeah. I'd like to have something here for we can have people here who can come to our city, not only the city of Starkville, bring people from outside the city into our city to shop.
Right. A men's warehouse, something like that. Yeah.
Anything like that would be great. Yep.
Sure. Yeah.
Hey, I seen a post on Facebook that said Ashley furniture too high. Well, Monique furniture.
Oh wow,
man, y'all crazy. Man, I would love Charles not to have to drive over to Columbus and get a Krispy Kreme donut.
You know what? I'm not funny. You got, yeah. Okay. So you said retail. That's restaurant.
I don't care what it is. Start with an R, don't it?
Y'all forget.
Man,
him.
look at me.
Y'all forget him.
I'll be hungry, man.
Hey, man. So it's retail. So I do like, because one of the biggest things that always stood out to me, don't charge this to my heart, just to my head, man. I'm originally an Ole Miss fan, but I gotta give credit where credit due. Mississippi State is the biggest college in Mississippi. However, you don't have a mall around here. Like I said, you don't have those like extracurricular activities. Someone actually made a comment a while ago and said, kids get in trouble because they have nothing to do. So more arcades, more places for them to hang out that can be safe and fun. So what do you feel about that? That along the lines of your retail and some of the vision you have?
I'm going to deal with that one in just a minute.
Okay.
I'm going to get to that one in just a minute. The next one will be family-centered activities.
Okay. Yeah, elaborate on that if you would.
Right now in the city, to be honest with you, there's not, outside of sports, there's not a lot for families to do.
That's true.
And that's just being truthful. I love sports. We love going to Mississippi State football games, basketball games, baseball games. But outside of that, there's not a lot for families to do. And a lot of times what we find ourselves doing is traveling outside the city to go bowl.
Yep.
Or to go to Top Golf or go to places like that. So
I've seen a Top Golf coming.
I would love to see a main event, somewhere we can bowl right here. Because what happens is, I'll give you an example. If we go to Columbus or Tupelo to do a family-centered activity, to bowl, while we're over there, we're going to more likely eat over there.
Yep.
We may even find ourselves shopping over there.
Yep.
So what happens if we had that same space here? What if we have a main event or some type of bowling area, something here in the city? Mm-hmm. That way people will come to our city from outside the city, eat here, also shop here.
Right.
So we can keep our dollars in this city.
Yeah.
So that's one of the main things that I will be really pushing for. Bowling, I don't know if we ever get a Top Golf, but that would be a ultimate thing to have a Top Golf. But there's so many other things out there and activities, but we want to have them right here in the city.
Right.
Yes.
Trampoline park for our kids to be able to play in. Something right here in the city that we can be proud of and we can keep our citizens right here in the city.
Agree. I definitely agree with that, man. You want, like you say, you want to build it to where everyone you want to stay in the city.
Right.
You think about, I don't know, some of your top cities in the world, the New Yorks, the Houston. I know this kind of bit exaggeration compared to Starkville, but there's always there's so many different things to do. And like you say, you find yourself traveling a lot just to enjoy life when, because you don't have a lot of it in the city. Right. And I think they'll probably bring a lot of money.
Definitely bring some tax base into the city. And because we love this city, and that's why we want to stay in the city. If you look at Tupelo, it's really booming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But we can have the same thing right here in the city of Stark.
Understood. Okay.
And addressing what you talked about before, youth engagement is a big one.
Major. I agree.
It's a major. We have a lot of youth right now that's getting in trouble, breaking in vehicles, even committing murder. We have to do something to stop that. And I'm going to just tell you, be straight up with the number one goal, the church is the number one. It's number one.
Come on now.
We have to get our youth in the church.
Mm-hmm.
We have to get our youth in a place where they can understand that it's not good to kill, steal. And we got to make sure that they understand, look, this is a place that you need to be, where we want you to be. I would love to sit down at some point and meet with every pastor in this city and talk about what can we do to engage our youth, to get our youth off the street, to keep them from killing each other, to keep them from breaking in cars. And right now, to be honest with you, a lot of them are doing it because they're simply bored and have nothing to do. So what we found out, we have a lot of Cornerstone Park, great place.
Yeah.
Key Park is going to be really good when they get done with it. I mean, we have some great parks here, but everybody don't play basketball.
Yes,
that's true.
Everybody don't play football, baseball, soccer. So we have to find something to engage these other youth and things that they need to be doing.
I heard of, you ever heard of glow in the dark frisbee? What is it? No, frisbee baseball.
I saw that before.
Yeah, I heard that's pretty cool, man. Yeah. Frisbee baseball, things like that.
So, I know our park has been really good at we got pickleball right now. That's really popular, it's picking up, but all the kids don't play pickleball. So we got to get to a place that we can have activities for our kids to keep them off the street. One of the things I would love to see is boxing.
Ah, man, what?
I would love to see.
Oh, man.
You got excited.
Yes, man, because...
I bet you won't fight nobody.
I done got too old now. But yeah, I'm seriously, of course, seeing it on TV, you was like, man, I would like to take up boxing. And that would probably be great for a lot of young men.
Right.
Reason,
and young women as well.
Yeah, you're right. We got to keep that.
Yeah.
The reason why I said this crazy thing, growing up in Ware, I know you talked about Ware being small, but some of the things we used to do.
I'm from Sturgis, so I can't say much.
He laughed. He couldn't hold it.
But seriously, though, it did help because, without lack of better words, you find out your place in the world when you just boxing. You might, you know what, I'm really good at math. I might need to leave this fighting and street stuff alone. You know what I mean? Because we used to do it out of football practice, man. You know what I mean? And it's very humbling. And at the same time, it teaches you the art of discipline. It gives you something to relieve, say, if you got built up frustration or something. Right. It teaches you the art of knowing and how you can make a difference. You just never know what type of child, male or female, you may develop to the next Deontay Wilder and to the next Floyd Mayweather or whatnot. So, yes, I'm 100% on that with that. I like that idea.
We could have that right here in the city. And like I said, instead of picking up guns, they can pick up gloves.
Yeah.
And so we need to be able to do something to engage our kids. Not only that, something simple, watching the Olympics the last few weeks, track.
Yep.
I know a few years ago we had a group come to the city to ask for some funding for track. We have a lot of kids here who are, they're really fast. They want to be involved in track. Who knows? We may have the next Carl Lewis right here in the city. But we can do something to develop them, not only with just boxing, baseball, and things like that, but what about art? What about STEM? What about robotics? Doing something to get our kids' mind where it's on something other than picking up a gun or breaking in cars. So we got to be very proactive when we're doing that. But like I said, it starts with the church. It starts with the church, starts with the home. But, our church leaders are ready, and I think we just need to get them involved. And not only them, I was thinking about earlier today, I was thinking about all the people who need to get involved, but the number one people who need to get involved are the youth.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Ask him, what do you want?
That's
what would
good.
you like to see
That's good.
in the city? What would you like to see? How would you like to see things grow? So I think that we can get them involved, get the churches involved, get the community involved. We can move forward to do something that we never even thought that was possible.
Absolutely. So before you move on, I just got a question, man. Can I be one of the ringside commentators at the boxing match?
You can come on in the ring with him.
No. You finna embarrass me. I just want to be one of the commentators.
And y'all might not even know this, but Shaq Taylor.
Yeah.
His dad, Mr. Taylor.
Absolutely.
Years ago, we boxed at his gym at level 3.
Level 3, absolutely.
One of the best places around here to box.
Yeah.
We could get that same thing going on for our kids. Not only for the kids, think about the older people who may just want to stay in some type of shape.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That is a great opportunity.
I'm about to send this interview to Shaq Taylor right now.
Send it to him and tell him since he's down there to get some money ready for the city.
There we go. I'm finna send it to him right now. Yeah.
Man, Rico, they say you're going to teach them kids how to pull tractors with a belt.
You see how they on me already, so I'm gonna teach them kids how to bench press cows. Man, hey, this show is not about me, folks. Y'all stop. Okay, we're talking about some good stuff here.
I'm trying to be for real.
Yeah, man. But no, I think those are some great ideas, man. And so the thing behind it is, I gave a speech a while back. It's called options, and so you're providing people with options,
Right.
And I think that's one of the biggest things that we continually need. You know what I mean? Right. Once you start beginning to put options with money behind it, it expands the mind to a place. Once your mind has been expanded, there's no going back. And once you establish that mindset and the culture shifts, oh man, you got something going here now.
We can talk about boxing.
Yeah.
We can talk about having a track team, but you said it right. We have to put money behind it.
Got to put money behind it.
So we're talking about keeping our kids off the streets. This is how we do it. Now we're gonna save all of them. We're gonna keep them all. No, some just determined to do things that they shouldn't be doing. But at the end of the day, if we can save one, it'd be worth.
It'd be worth.
It'd be worth.
Yep. You're right about that.
I think moving on to the next platform would be public safety, recruitment, and retention.
Okay.
This is a big one.
Public safety, recruitment, and retention.
Not only recruitment,
that's
but this to me, this can be accomplished through fair and equal funding throughout the city departments.
Fair and equal funding.
Fair and equal funding.
And equal funding. Okay.
Now I can speak directly to this because I'm telling you right now we are dealing with a phenomenon where we hiring and letting firefighters go left and right. I mean, in the last 3 weeks, 6 firefighters have came to our department and left in the last 6 weeks. So that's what we're dealing with right now. What's the issue is not all of them. Some didn't pass the requirements, but we have people who are leaving our department who've been there 5 and 6 years, going to other departments because they're making more money.
Man, so what are the firefighters making a year?
So firefighters making a year right now $12.60 an hour, $34,725 a year.
Hold on, bag up one more time. How much an hour?
$12.60 an hour starting off.
Wow.
And so we got some of our counterparts up north who are making anywhere from $19 and $20 an hour. So, it's hard to keep me here in the city when I can go somewhere else and make a lot more money. And it's the same for the police department.
Yeah.
We're seeing the exact same thing. We are becoming the training ground where we're training our firefighters and police officers, and we're training them well, and they're going somewhere else. Then they're getting trained firefighters for.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Wow,
man. I did not know.
And I think a lot of people don't know that. So that's an issue. So we got firefighters who right now who working 3 and 4 jobs to make ends meet.
Mm-hmm. And
some of them can't even stay in the city that they serve because they're not making enough money. So we have to do something to make that. We got to do a better job of making sure that our public safety, whether it be police and fire, are taken care of. We have to.
Wow, man! Shout out to you. Thank you for serving the city. Shout out to Just the camera right. Shout out to all our policemen, our firemen. You know, shout out to y'all. Thank y'all so much, man. We didn't know that, Charles.
Right. Yeah.
And I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about the other city employees as well, because we have some great city employees. So I'm not definitely leaving them out.
Right.
But I just know from personal experience, it is a tough task to get firefighters in and to keep them. So it's a revolving door. So you really can't ever keep your department full because we're dealing with firefighters all.
Wow.
So
1260. Man,
that is crazy, man. Hey, real quick, man, before we go on to the next aspect of the interview, man. Hey, we gotta pay some bills, Quavo.
Yeah, we gotta do that.
We gotta pay some bills.
Let's pause for a second.
Yes, sir. Come on, Quavo.
All right, one time for my guy Kendrick Bailey, Dr. Kendrick Bailey, licensed counselor, y'all. If you need someone to talk to, go sit on this man's couch. Call him up on the phone. Tell him all about your problems. All right, he ain't on the main line like Jesus, but he will listen to you, y'all.
Yes, sir.
769-251-5133. Call him up.
Yes, sir. Man, shout out to JOL Network, man. If you're looking for some photography, videography, any type of production work, man, they travel with a cost. They will bring your mind, what you have in your mind, into a reality. So go to jolnetwork.com. It is based out of Atlanta, Georgia. Again, that's jolnetwork.com.
Yes, sir. One time for back end clothing. Miss Burnside, we see you, Miss Sandra Burnside. It's so nice, very nice lady. You can't get it on the front end. Go and get it on the back end. Back end clothing, y'all. You need a fresh outfit, go holler at her. One time for Stunker, we see you, man.
Yes,
good
sir.
luck on this season. Stunker Burnside out there at Mississippi State. Hey, good luck, y'all.
Hey, I always wanted to say this. And back to your regularly scheduled program. I always wanted to say this.
This man, right?
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Okay. All right, Chuck. So continue on with this platform you got going.
Those are the main ones I want to talk about now. And as in the coming months, of course, I'll be letting out more and talking about more. But right now, those are the main three I'm going to deal with right now, because I think that people need to know, hey, this is where we at. And I think most people would agree that we got some issues that we need to be dealing with.
Okay, now I was going to ask you, can you recap those three just real briefly one more time before we move on?
Retail, family-centered activities, youth engagement, and then not pay, so I would say pay raises, but making sure our recruitment and retention for our public safety servants in the city of Starkville. For
sure. Y'all heard it, man. Y'all heard it. That's what's up, man. That's good stuff. So let's move on.
Sorry about that.
Oh, you good, man. I was sitting there interested myself to see how you gonna reach it. I'm like, Stretch Armstrong. So
yeah.
Charles, tell us about your top three characteristics, man. What are your top three characteristics?
I think my number one is service oriented, without a doubt. Like I told you before, 17 years old, I decided to join the military. 95, I joined I keep saying the Mississippi Army after the government. I did that in 17, but 1995, I joined the Starkville Fire Department. So for 29 years, I have served my community and served it well. And I think that was number one. I'm a servant leader. And I think that we should put other people before ourselves.
That's good.
So when I talk about service before self, that same goal that I started at 10 years ago when I became fire chief, the same motto will be the same motto I use for the city. We have to put others before we put ourselves. And I think sometimes in leadership we can find people who would put themselves above everybody else. But to be a servant leader, you can't do that. You know, I love Jesus. I like the way he conducted himself. He always put others before he put himself.
Come on now.
So that's who I will follow, and that's my motto. So service oriented, number one would be the main one. The next one would be visionary.
Visionary, come on.
Yeah, I've been innovative since I started at the fire department, to be honest with you. In the last 10 years, you can see the innovation. You can look at that white fire truck behind you right there. So that's the innovation right there, forward thinking. But not only that, not only setting goals, but you have to also complete those goals. So I've been having the opportunity to complete that, and you can clearly see that throughout my resume. I had a chance to complete the goals, and that would be the same thing that I bring to the mayor position at the city, working with our leaders, working with the aldermen to complete the goals that are set.
Absolutely. Okay.
Then being a compassionate listener.
Oh, that's good now.
Folk don't like to listen now.
This is what leadership with listening comes in at.
Mm-hmm.
We have to listen. Because I found this out a long time ago. There are people who know better than I know. People who have a better idea, a better solution I have. So we have to be willing to listen. Matter of fact, I took time today about 5 minutes and listened to a guy that I know, and he wanted to talk. When I got done, he said, "Well, I appreciate you listening to me." Sometimes people just want you to listen to them.
That's it.
I might not have a solution to everything, but if I can sit here and listen to you. So being the mayor, I will be open to listen to our citizens. Hey, what do you think? What's the issues that you see? And we have to understand too, by listening, it also means we have to listen to them about some of the funding, because this is not my money.
Come on now.
This is the
Come on now.
So we got to be very careful to make sure that we listen to them about the things that they need and that they want.
Yeah, folk think it's their pocketbooks.
You right.
I'm saying that, not just I'm talking about all these jobs, right?
You think it's their pocketbook?
You say pocketbook. When last time you heard that?
It's been a long time.
All right then.
Then I think the last one would be a hard worker.
Yeah.
I've been a hard worker. I came from a family of hard workers. My dad, to this day, is a hard worker, and I learned from him. We learned from him that being a hard worker, to do it right. We came from a family that my mom's, if you didn't do it right the first time, she gonna make you do it back over.
Okay.
That's
and
good.
once this is right the first time, she gonna put them all back in the sink and make you do it all back over.
Okay.
So we came from a line of hard workers. So, I had several opportunities to leave the city, go and do other things, make more money, but I've been dedicated to be here, loyal to be here in the city of Starkville. So if I'm going to be here, I want it to be the best city it can be. So I believe by me being mayor, I'm going to make it the best city, and we're going to make it the best city that it can be.
I like that. He said we. He said
We.
Oh, it's all about us.
So Charles, she praising him over there. Hey, man.
Yeah.
So you said the citizen word a lot.
Right.
Okay. You said the citizen word a lot. What can the citizens do to help?
The number one thing the citizens can do to help is vote.
Man.
Not only vote, but go out and look throughout your house, make sure all your kids that of age, who of age, are registered to vote. And then on that day, go out and vote. Not only in this election, but every election, because a lot of people lost their lives in order for us to get an opportunity to vote.
Yeah, true.
So get up, go out and vote. I can't be the mayor if nobody don't vote. Another thing people can do is funding. We'll talk about that down the road about, how much they have funding. But I can have all the money in the world, but if people don't get out and vote, it's not going to work. So we got to have people to go to the polls and vote. And so in the next few months, we'll be really pushing that, getting people registered to vote, and then the day of, getting people to the polls to vote. If you want change, don't sit at home and complain about it. Get out and vote, because every vote will make a difference. So.
Yeah, we had
Which one?
Michelle.
Oh yeah, well he kind of answered that.
So how can we assist with this race? He answered that right there.
Yeah, he kind of already answered.
Westbrook said he wouldn't mind DJing the celebration.
Tell him to get ready again.
You heard that, Westbrook?
All right, DJ Scratches Sniff.
Todd Jones.
Yeah, Todd Jones said Starkville needs to sell the hospital to an outside company to improve those conditions over there tremendously, and need to lower the property tax in certain areas, and you would have people moving in here by the droves. I said that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that's a good question, man. So as a mayor, I'm not 100% sure how this works. Do you have influence? Would you have influence on property taxes here?
You have insurance on property taxes, yes. That we set the property taxes, but I'm gonna say this about our property taxes. We have some of the lowest property taxes in the state of Mississippi.
Seriously?
What you say?
Okay.
We do.
Okay.
So our city is really set to, as far as the hospital goes, that's outside of my jurisdiction. That's the county. And I know a lot of people talking about the hospital, but that's outside my jurisdiction. But we have a really good rate for property taxes, so we're good on that.
Okay.
I know it still seems expensive, but
Yeah.
compared to some of the other
Yeah.
cities, we're in a really good spot.
Okay.
That's good stuff. So Charles, what's your favorite thing about the city of Starkville, man?
My favorite thing about the city of Starkville, citizens.
The citizens. Yeah.
I mean, we're so diverse. It is so many different people because the Mississippi State University is so diverse. I love the citizens. I get a chance to deal with them on a daily basis, and they're always good. but because sometimes we deal with people in their worst situations, but how we deal with them makes them feel better. So that's I want to be a mayor that deal with people. Hey, look, I don't always gonna get it right. Our departments are not always gonna get it right, but we can come in and we can make sure that our citizens are taken care of, that they have the best departments, that they have the best public safety, that they have the best parks, and they're in the midst of doing that now. But we can even further this to make this city better. When people talk about the best cities in Mississippi, the first thing I want them to think about is Starkville.
That's true.
We can make it happen.
Yeah.
And I don't want them to think about Starkville because of Mississippi State. I want them to think about Starkville in addition to Mississippi State. So we can be our own entity. Mississippi State always going to be here. They're a great partner. We do a great partnership with Mississippi State, but we need to also have people want to come to Starkville just for Starkville.
Okay, let me ask you this real quick. Kind of throw a curveball at you. Would you be open to pulling up all the medians on 12? Hey, folks say they tired of going all the way down and just turn around. Man.
I wish, but that wasn't even the city doing. That was the DOT doing. So that's beyond. But it makes it rough for the fire trucks to get out of there too. Believe me, to get down Highway 12 at 5 o'clock trying to get to a call. So it makes it rough on everybody. But that's beyond. I wish I could. I would be out there with a sledgehammer helping them out, but that's beyond me.
I'm surprised y'all don't jump over.
I was just about to say to the fire truck, just say, you know what, screw this.
$1 million fire truck, we can't mess it up like that.
Oh my, that thing $1 million.
About 1.4 million, but yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
What?
I'm tickled, man.
They say they still mad about the medians in that thing, boy.
So I'm tickled, man. So Charles, what's been some of your most, and we're going to get into more about learning who you are. So, what's been some of your most memorable moments, as a citizen of Starkville?
I two stand out to me.
Come on.
Number one, with the first day I put my uniform on to be a firefighter.
Your first day.
First day. Getting up and going to work that morning to put that Starkville Fire Department red T-shirt on. Well, it was gray at the time. That stood out because I knew at that point I was going to make a difference.
Yeah.
So that was one of my most proudest moments.
Come on.
And my next would be my family and friends all together, my spouse and family and friends all together when I got the chance to become the fire chief. Those are two things that really stand out. I mean, there was a lot of prayer going on, even that night, going through the process of interviewing. But those two really stand out because I felt like I made a difference when I started in 95.
Right.
And then in 2015, when I became chief, I felt like I was going to be able to make a difference now. So here, 10 years later, 2025 is about to come up, and I guess it's something to do with the fives. It's time for me to also step in and make a difference for this entire city. So right now I've been limited to much because I've been just a fire chief, not so just a fire chief, but just been kind of not stuck in that role, but in that role of fire chief. Becoming the mayor, I can have a chance to affect the entire city. So
that's awesome right there, man. I don't know what it is. It's right there.
So what?
Night.
Oh, the way he responded.
Yeah, open the doors of the church. Spoke a word. So Charles, you got something glad?
No, go ahead.
So we're going to get into some questions that's going to do a deeper dive into who is really Charles Yarbrough. I'm going to pick your brain for a second here and just kind of learn more about you. So the first one is, Charles, what do you think the meaning of life truly is?
Oh, that's good.
The meaning of life truly is this, that don't die without Jesus.
Man. Let me get my organ.
You might well, they should have just dropped the mic there.
That's it.
Yeah.
We have to be saved. That's the main thing because everything else, nothing else matters.
Yeah.
That's true.
Because when life is over with, if we don't know him, it definitely ain't going to matter. So that's it. Knowing Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior. That's number one, always top one.
There it is. Second question, what motivates you the most?
My family.
Yeah.
Giving back to my community. Those are the things that motivate me most. I want my family to be proud of me, my kids, my spouse. I want them to be proud of me. I want them to look up to me, not only them, the community to look up to me and say, you know what, that's a good man. And for young men to say, I want to be just like that. I had people I looked up to. I want people to look up to me and say, that's who I want to be. I'll be like that when I grow up. So that motivates me to give back to my community and for my family to be proud of me.
Yes, sir.
And for my church to be proud of me as well.
Next question. Do you have a favorite quote? Man, stop. Do you have a favorite quote or scripture?
My favorite scripture is, I can do all things through Christ.
Come on now. Come on now.
I know it's a cliche. People write it on their elbows and write it on their arms, but it is. I mean, I honestly believe that with Christ on our side, that we can do all things. Mm-hmm. And some of the things He's not going to let us do.
Yeah.
But the things that He wants us to do, we can do them. Even with this race, I had to think about that now because, there have been naysayers already said, you're not going to be able to win to do this. But with Christ, we can do all things. I heard that before. I love the David and Goliath story.
Come on.
I'm just like, I've been David a lot of times.
Yes, sir.
Come on
now.
But I always come out on top.
Don't get me started now. Don't get me started now.
No, man. Get started.
See, David was a hunter, see. Mm-hmm. And he was killing, animals with that old slingshot. Mm-hmm. So he was already practicing.
Come on, preach.
He was getting ready for the moment. I ain't finna preach.
Come on now. Come on. He was getting ready for the
preach.
What was he getting ready for?
He was getting ready for the moment. Uh-huh. See, Charles been doing it 29 years.
Come on.
He been getting ready for the moment.
Been getting prepared.
Man, I ain't finna do it.
Prepared.
Come on now.
Ooh, boy.
Come on now.
Give me the organ.
29 years. He been getting ready for the moment.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
I ain't finna start this with you. I ain't finna preach.
No, man.
I'm gonna leave that to Tony Lathan. Charles, what's the best advice you ever received?
I'm gonna go back to the same thing. The best advice I ever received was my mom told me years ago. She called me Derek. She said, Derek, you need to get saved.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's it. That's the best advice I ever received, was to give my life to Jesus Christ. And once I did that, everything changed.
Yeah.
And it always been good. Everything ain't always been on top, but I always have a source I can go to. So my best advice ever, and my best advice I would ever give everybody, is to accept Jesus Christ as the Lord and Savior.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Charles, what is a lesson that took you a long time to learn?
A lesson that took me a long time, that everybody is not on your side.
Man, stay right there just for a while. Ooh. I don't know how often you heard, and I think it's probably be my third time watching this. I mean, mention this story. Do you remember me talking about a story about this woman that was following around this boxer? You ever heard me tell you this story?
I don't think I have.
So there was this phenomenal boxer known for knocking people out. And he would notice on a front row at all his fights, there would be this one particular woman who would always be front row seeing him. So he worked up the nerve one day and he asked his entourage after a fight to get the young lady and said, ask her to come to the room after the fight. Got her to come to the room. He said, look, I see you seem to be my number one fan. I've seen you at all my fights. Is there anything I can do for you? She said, no. He said, but you've been to all my fights. This is the least thing I can do. She said, I wasn't there to see you win. I just wanted to be there to say that I saw you get knocked out.
Wow.
So you can have people in your life who seem like they're there for all the right reasons, but their heart said differently.
Yep.
So you right about that. Everybody is not on your side.
You're right,
man, and that's a great lesson to learn.
And I bought that sense a couple times.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ain't no sense like boxing.
Man, I'm tell you what.
That's what Granny used to say, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so favorite movie, book, or TV show?
Favorite book, Bible, number one, no doubt about that. Favorite movie, and I'm gonna tell you, I don't have to tell you why it's my favorite movie, but it's always a toss up between Forrest Gump and Malcolm X.
Okay.
And it's not so much about the religion of Malcolm X, but it was about how Denzel Washington played that part.
Okay.
I got you.
I love how he played that part. I mean, to me, that's the best acting that I ever seen. It was almost like he was Malcolm X. You couldn't really tell the difference. I mean, it was so. That's my favorite actor in a movie.
Yeah.
Probably Forrest Gump would be up there too. I love that movie. It's just because of the silliness of it, and so and I love Tom Hanks. So, but those two would probably be my favorite ones. Favorite TV show? It's a toss up between Seinfeld and the Cosby Show.
Oh wow.
I love both of those.
Pudding cup.
Those two would probably be my favorite ones. You know, when I think about Theo and the shirt. So Gordon Gratel's shirt. You know, things like that. And I love Seinfeld too. So it's gonna be a toss up. When either one of them come on, I can sit there and watch them all day. So.
Yeah, Cosby Show. When he told Theo, that's about the dumbest thing you could have said. Man, I cracked up. All right, so this is a good one. This is gonna make you think a little bit. Okay, what stranger do you still think about sometimes?
Ooh, a stranger. That is a good one.
Being in a public servant, you've helped a lot of strangers.
I think one that I helped, not so much that I think about this person, but I think that I had a young man who helped me with my car one day. Mm-hmm. On the side of this road, my car messed up. He stopped and helped me, and we just had a conversation. He was telling me about I was heading to church, and my car, I had a flat tire and I didn't have a spare, and he stopped, just helped, asked if he wanted. He took me back to Walmart to get my tire fixed. Brought me back to make sure I got it on that, got everything situated. I asked him about money and anything. No, he was good. He just left. I often wonder why he did it. I wish I would have got his name and got his, be able to pay him back for what he did. But he was so nice, just rolled by and saw me and just stopped and felt like he needed the help. So I often wonder what happened to him and how he's, where he's at now. So, and of course I met so many, but that probably be one of the ones that I often think about, what happened to him and, why he even did what he did.
That made me think about angels encamped.
Yes. That's the first thing that came to my mind.
Come on now.
Real talk, man. All right. Real talk. That's the first thing that came to my mind.
Okay. These last two. Charles, what are you most thankful for, man?
I'm most thankful, number one, for my salvation. And I continue to talk about that because that's number one. And I'm thankful for my family. And I'm thankful for my career, but the career, it could be over with in a moment. I'm thankful for my salvation and thankful for my family. My entire family, they've been so good to me, and so I'm very thankful for them.
Absolutely. Okay, so Charles, right now, in this moment, what is one thing you want the Unbreakable Glass podcast, all the listeners and viewers, and your family to remember about you?
I would like to remember about me that I am who I am. What you see is what you get. I treat people the way I want to be treated. I've given a lot, sacrificed a lot to be where I'm at today. And I also like them to know that the same person that they see in this seat now, the same person they saw as the fire chief will be the same person they see as the mayor. I won't change. I hadn't changed in all my years here, so you're going to get the same person. Same ideas, same caring attitude. Be the same person. Sometimes maybe to a fault. I care maybe to a fault sometimes, but it is what it is. I am who I am, so I'm not gonna change who I am.
That's awesome. Well, look, we're almost out of time, so Charles, I'll allow you this time. Is there anything that we didn't cover, that we didn't ask? Is there anything that's just on your heart, that's on your mind? Like you say at church, all hearts and minds satisfied. Is there anything that we didn't cover that we leave a stone unturned?
No, you did a great job, and I would say to everybody watching, I would say to everybody who's gonna watch later, to look at what we have right now in the city, and we know that we can do better. We know we can do better.
Yes, sir.
So I would like to ask for an opportunity. I would like to ask for their support.
Yes, sir.
For their votes. Down the road, I'll be asking for financial support as well, but mostly I would like to ask for their support in this upcoming election to ensure that our city can move forward. So I'm asking for every citizen, to come out and vote. I don't care what party line you are in. Just come out and vote for the best, who you think is going to represent the city the best. And I pray that it's me. And I'm asking all our youth, the young, the ones who are first-time voters, to get out and vote.
Yes, sir.
To get registered and get out and vote.
Yes, sir.
So that's it. And I'm proud of what I've accomplished. I'm proud of the city. You know, I love this city.
Mm-hmm.
And I think 29 years of service shows that. And I would just want to help the city move forward. So that's what I would ask and want people to know about me.
Yes, sir. Well, folks, y'all heard it first here on the Unbreakable Glass podcast.
Can I reveal my shirt too?
Man, come on, show the
shirt out now.
Come on.
I worked hard on this thing.
Introduce yourself.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
Bro.
Let me see how I zoom into it just a little bit. Y'all see it. Y'all, bro, for mayor. Charles, he made it himself. Move the camera just a little bit, Quay. Move the camera. Yeah, Quay. Quay fingers when taking forever.
There we go.
I'm gonna zoom in some more on him. Y'all see it. Y'all see. Hey, y'all go ahead and screenshot that. Family, y'all gonna screenshot that. And y'all can make that a nice meme. Did I say it right?
Yeah,
meme. Oh, meme. All right, yeah. Make it nice. What's it called to make it
Somebody
happen?
at work call them memes. I said, man, sit down. That's true story.
Mimi. Yeah. Oh my God.
You know them too.
They talking about some moo-moo. They think some moo-moos, ain't they?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. But folks, man, look, again, for real, seriously, all jokes aside, man, y'all heard it first here, man. We want to, first of all, man, hey, look, y'all take time out, give a strong round of applause.
Yes, sir.
Comments go crazy. People go crazy.
Sir.
Y'all like, y'all share. Man, we appreciate you coming on to our podcast.
Thank y'all.
Yes, sir.
And man,
give it up for him. Give it up for him. Show him some love, y'all.
Y'all, bro.
So we're going to make a deal.
All right.
July 1st.
Okay.
Go in the office.
Okay.
After I go in the office as mayor, gonna come back on again.
Ooh,
man.
Y'all
How about
heard,
that?
Y'all heard it first.
Y'all heard it.
Y'all heard it first. Y'all heard it first.
Come on, bite.
Come on now.
Yes, sir.
Come on here, man. Yes, sir, man. But look, man, it's been absolutely great, man. Look, y'all take time out. Y'all show some love for the host who does the most, man.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
You gotta give yourself a round of applause.
Look, man, I done told you they ain't gonna do the same time at the music.
Oh, you didn't tell me that. I'm sorry.
I did tell you that Sunday.
I forgot.
I told him, Charles.
I forgot. Well, look. Y'all give a round of applause
I told him.
to the host that does the most, man. Y'all,
thank y'all, man.
One thing about it, man.
For sure.
If y'all invite this man to host y'all events, I'm telling you, you're in for a great laugh.
And here.
Yeah. Now, you fool around and bring me too, I don't know what you gonna do. Hey! Boy, I had to put a little rhyme into that. Boy, pretty good.
Man, if you don't go.
Good there. Yes, sir, man. But look here, folks, man. Look, we have had a phenomenal time, okay? And when I say phenomenal, I am not short circuiting on that at all, man. We thank everybody for tuning in. YouTube has went crazy today. I seen a lot of y'all watching. I like it. Man, y'all continue to share. Y'all continue to put this out, man. Y'all get ready to catch this on Apple Podcast, on Spotify. Man, y'all catch it on Facebook, whatever case may be, man. We're going to set them reels out and make things happen, man.
Yes, sir.
But look, we thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for the likes. We thank y'all for the share. We thank you for the support. We thank you for the shirt buying. We thank you for it all, man. Sure. As we continue to empower this community. With that being said, we thank y'all for tuning in. We look forward to seeing you all here. Same place, same time next week on the Unbreakable Glad Podcast. And with that being said, Quavo, get what?
Sir.
Get what, Quay?
Do it.
We out. Yes, sir.